Hello, hello. My name is Yui, and today I'm going to be doing a short video on how to sample for CO2 measurements in seawater using these media bottles. And then, so this is not the exact standard operating protocol that's recommended for the community, but for short-term storage, these sampling bottles seem to work well enough. So, right, let's get started. So, the thing about these bottles is that the sealing surface is between this plastic ring and then the flat surface in the cap itself. And then so what we really want to make sure is that both of these are dry before you actually screw the cap on. So before we sample, we take this plastic ring off and put it aside in a dry place. And then so to sample, so I'm gonna pretend this spigot is your Niskin or your ship's underway line or whatever you're sampling from. And then we're gonna try to get the flow so that it fills up this 250 ml bottle in roughly about 8 to 10 seconds or something like that. And then so the first thing you do, you rinse the bottle 2 to 3 times. And then what you want to do is stick the tube into the bottom of the bottle and then let it slowly overfill. And then so you count the number of seconds it took to start overflowing, and then you count to that same number again. And then at the same time you're watching for any bubbles that come into the bottle. And then at the end you pull out the tube. And then that's pretty much it. And then so you want a little bit of headspace at the top of the bottle because you're going to add your mercury chloride solution into there as well. But we're going to do that last. So before you do anything else, the first thing you want to do is dry the threads. And then so this is so that we don't get any salt crystals forming in the threads during storage. And then so carefully dry your threads. And then you put your plastic ring back on, and then you take a look into the cap and make sure that there's no water in there or there's no crud or anything. And if you see any dust or hair, just take a Kim wipe and give it a quick cleaning. And then once that's done, then you add your mercurial chloride. And then so I'm going to pretend this is the mercury chloride solution. This is just water for demonstrative purposes. But so if you're dealing with a saturated solution, I recommend wearing gloves. But for 250 mils, our lab adds about 100 microliters of the saturated solution. So that's it. And then, so what you want to do, and then so make sure that the plastic ring and your cap is dry again. And then you screw the cap on and you squeeze it tight, and that's it. And in about 30 minutes to an hour or anytime after that, you want to come back to the bottle and then give it another squeeze because it does loosen up a little bit, and then so the secondary squeeze really locks in the seal. So that's it. That's a sampling protocol for sampling for carbonate measurements in media bottles. So thanks for watching this video. Bye.